All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Common Man Bets podcast. You got me, Zack, with me. We got John Latt and Lance Slots. Got an exciting episode for you today. One full of NASCAR, golf, college basketball, and everyone's favorite segment, Twitter news. So kind of starting out. First of all, how did everyone's picks go this week?
I think the boys are buzzing. This week I'm 6-2, so boys are buzzing.
I think since I suspended myself due to one leg Greg taking me out to the woodshed early in the week, it allowed the boys to lift them up and go positive. Because I hear Zach, you've been streaking a little bit. Lance has been streaking a little bit. So
we're hot, baby.
I'm out of the dead weight, so I think I'm going to keep out of suspension just to, let you guys go.
Oh, we appreciate that. Yeah, I'm 4-0 in my last four, and I realized today I am 8-1 in the Summit League. So, am I a Summit League shark? I don't know. It's for everyone else.
I think you need to stick to the Summit League and just hammer it.
I think I'm going to do that.
Summer League or Summit League going to make a run in the Sweet 16.
There you go.
I think I don't know. It could be a 12 seed. But I mean, I could see like South Dakota State going. They're pretty good. Oral Roberts, solid. I don't think they'll get screwed with like a 1 seed type of deal. Like they'll be up there to be able to get they're good enough to get like a 12 seed or something, kind of get a good matchup that way.
Oral Roberts went last year and was a 15 seed that kind of streaked there for a little bit, right?
It was either last year or the year before that.
I think it was last year because they had that good point guard that and they lost to somebody.
Oh
big.
Yeah. They went. Did they go? They might have gone to the Sweet 16.
I want to say they were in the Elite 8, and they lost to someone.
Yeah,
I'll have to look it up. I'll be Jamie.
Yeah. Okay. All right. While we do that, let's get into some NASCAR. Little NASCAR picks.
Yeah, baby. Daytona 500 this weekend on Sunday. I'm not sure what time it starts, but Sunday's going to be a good day. You got Daytona. You got golf. You got NBA All-Star game. Probably going to be some hoops. But anyway, NASCAR, I'm going Alex Bowman plus 1,800. I used to pick him when I was betting NASCAR last year. I never hit him on a winner, but I'm going to go Alex Bowman plus 1,800. Also, my guy, Marty Truex, plus 2,000 in the Bass Pro car, black and orange. Looks badass. So going with those two.
I think Denny Hamlin is one of the co-favorites this year. I think, history repeats itself. I mean, he's a 3-time champion out of the last, I want to say 5 or 6 years, dating back to, I think his last 5 years dating back to 2018, I want to say. I mean, he's just been electric. I like Denny because he knows the track well, recent past champion, just absolute dominant down in Daytona. I'm going to follow him throughout the season. I think he's going to be my driver I like to follow. My dad was a huge Denny fan when we used to watch NASCAR every Sunday, so I'm gonna keep him with me. And then I like Joey Logano to take the checkered flag today. But our NASCAR insider Fish, who couldn't make it with us, had some picks for us. He said, tomorrow I got Chase Elliott bringing home the checkered flag. You'll see Bubba Wallace finish in the top 5, and his wild card pick for the season is Chase Briscoe. Fish thinks we will see him get a win at some point in the series, and then see a lot of solid finishes throughout the year. And that was NASCAR insider Fish.
Yeah, and that's Fish is he's our NASCAR guy.
Yeah, he is our guy. Resident NASCAR insider Fish.
Yeah. Well, I've heard that we've also got a college baseball guy in our midst here.
Hey, don't sleep on college baseball. Started yesterday. I hit a 3-leg parlay. I had Florida money line under in Louisiana Tech, and I had another, I can't remember, Texas Tech maybe, Texas Tech money line, hit that. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back to the well here. I got 3 plays today, so I'm going to start trying to play college baseball, see what I can do. Unders parlay. like the unders. All these teams are still throwing their best guys right now. Second game of the series. So I'm going to go under 12.5, Wichita State and Louisiana Tech, under 12.5, Cal State, Northridge, and UCLA, under 13, Arizona and Oklahoma. And I got that at plus 540. Decent value there. Money line parlay. I got Arkansas and Oregon State, two good teams, both at home. So I'm going to go with them, see what we can do there. Both won the first game of their series. So I got money line dog. Gonna go Cal State Fullerton plus 240. Decent team out west. Good baseball school. So yeah, that's what I got so far. Don't know a lot about the teams, but we'll see what happens.
Season's early.
We'll play around a little
Season's
bit.
early.
Yeah, season's early. They don't know what they're doing with the lines. So just get some action out there. Test the waters a little bit. Find a team you like.
And it looks like we got a surprise drop in from Safety Jake. Will there be any safeties this weekend, Safety Jake?
There will be no safeties at the Daytona 500.
Book it.
Love to see it.
Book it.
Book
All
that.
right. So we got a little college baseball insider coming up for through the ranks. And then, so not to give you all the screen time here, Lance, but I've heard you got some golf updates.
Yeah, let me just give a quick golf update. I gave a picks on the last pod there. My guy Joaquin Neiman, he's just absolutely throwing darts. Whole proximity on day one, 20 feet, just absolutely insane. He's currently plus 110. He's 16 under through 2 rounds. He's leading by 2 over Cam Young. So if you want to sprinkle something on Joaquin, I think I got him at like plus something crazy, plus 2,000, I think, or 6,000. But anyway, Colin Morikawa, 8 under. He's 8 back. Spieth and Justin Thomas, 9 under, 11 under. So I think you sprinkle on Joaquin there and you just ride it into the weekend. He's playing really good.
Cool. Anybody else have any golf picks?
I do not.
Oh. So we got Lance, our golf and college baseball insider. And then he gets all the screen time, and then we're what do we do? Somebody's
got to keep the lights on around here.
he's grinding for all of us.
With John Reed suspended, I think that means that's us, and I know I'm not keeping the lights on. So,
yeah,
I believe that's what we need to do. Also, if you guys are watching on YouTube and you see Safety Jake's here screen, our NASCAR insider has a buzz cut and is holding a pig, so he's got to be good.
It's our guy.
He's got to be good.
Our guy.
Alrighty, so last but not least here, let's get into some college basketball. Big slate today. I've kind of like looked a little bit into the lines. I've got a few picks. Does anybody have any like big winners? It sucks that DraftKings only comes with the lines like the night before, so it's tough to actually look into it and do some research.
Absolute carnage today. Reed, you got a lock. What do you have?
I got a lock from Fish, and I think I got a lock for myself, and I'm just going to keep it that. That's the only thing I'm going to bet on. Fish texted me. He said, it's a great day to towel the F up. So he's going Bowling Green at home minus 3.5 or playing Ball State. So that's Fish's pick. I'm going to look into it more here in depth after the pod to see if I'm going to take it. But after a quick look of just something that I just want to see, I say there's no way, but there's always going to be a way. So possibly fade me. But I'm going Auburn minus 4 on the road at Florida. I think Florida is just absolutely garbage. But that's just what I think. But more likely, Florida will somehow end up winning by 10 plus points, and they'll rush the court, and Auburn will drop out of the number 1 seed. So
this is how in tune with things I am. I thought Auburn was playing Tennessee.
No, that's
Arkansas. Oh,
Arkansas, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm an idiot. Too many A's in the SEC.
Arkansas baseball also, by the way, on the hot seat, lost their first game of the year to like Illinois State. They were ranked number 2.
Oh, that's right. I said that Arkansas won their first game. They did not. I forgot to say that they did not win their first game.
Yeah, as a two.
That's why, that's why I think they're ranked second overall. That's why I think they're going to just beat the brakes off of them today.
Mm-hmm.
But thank you, Reed.
You're welcome.
All right, hoops.
Yeah, who else?
Zach,
what else we got? Well, I kind of got some feelers out there. I gotta solidify them later after this. Which check out our Twitters if you're looking for actual picks. We're heating up, so maybe is now a good time to buy low. But I think I'm going WV with the points. I don't really care what the line is. I think the Coliseum today is going to be rocking. I think we're going to win, but I don't want to back us that hard. So I'm going to go WV with the points. I'm sure, is it around like 6? Or is it less than that? I haven't even looked at the line.
I think
4.5. 4.5.
Oh.
Yeah. Which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think I'd still go with the points. I think I'd go down. I think I'd probably go down to 3.5 with a question mark. And then I'm looking at Oral Roberts minus 11 against North Dakota. And then the team that I always fade, St. Thomas. I've got South Dakota State beating them at home, beating the brakes off of them, minus 19.
Careful. I almost fell into this trap. You're betting on South Dakota, not South Dakota State.
No, so this one's South Dakota State.
Are you sure? Oh wait, no, that was yesterday. I'm sorry.
Yeah, South Dakota plays Western Illinois today, I think.
South Dakota played yesterday against St. Thomas, and I was gonna text you and say your cash cow is playing against your enemy. But then I looked and it said just South Dakota, and I was like, "Oh man, that almost got me." I hope Zach doesn't fall for that. I was worried.
South Dakota State is always the team that I get with the points, and St. Thomas is always the team that I get against them. So
yes,
I think this is going to be a perfect matchup.
I thought maybe you were So it's happening today.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's
all right. There
I
you
think
go.
I think the lines are going to move a little bit too in the favor of South Dakota. So I think it's going to turn to about 18.5 here soon for that game. A couple other feelers I'm looking at is Tennessee plus 2.5 at Arkansas. I think that line's going to move too. I think that's plus 100 right now. And then Minnesota at home plus 3.5 against Northwestern. So it's kind of where that's where I'm kind of feeling. Again, check the Twitter to look at final picks, but that's kind of where I'm going.
Yeah, we can even post some picks today on the Instagram and stuff, but I struggled to see anything on the board today, to be honest with you. I had Oklahoma money line plus 110. I think that's a bad pick, but for some reason I'm taking it. I got Illinois minus 1.5.
Oklahoma's got Iowa State, right?
Yeah. Iowa State.
Yeah, I do.
Not a good
Oklahoma
team, but I think Oklahoma just wins that game outright for some reason. I don't know. But Illinois minus 1.5, minus 115. Again, I don't like this pick, but I'm taking it anyway. They're playing at Michigan State. Michigan State, the arena is usually pretty good. Breslin Center there is usually pretty tough place to play, but I think Illinois can just outmuscle them and just score at will. So going with them. Davidson minus 2.5. Really like Davidson today. I'd say that's my lock. Davidson minus 2.5. Gonna throw Davidson in a money line parlay as well. LSU. LSU's getting like 4, I think. And they're playing a bad team. I can't remember who it is off the top of my head. But I'm going to go with LSU money line, Davidson money line, UAB money line parlay there. Plus 308, not bad. And then I got a special pick for the people. West Virginia.
Is that a WV
at the
money
Coliseum?
line?
At the Coliseum. Bobby Huggins, Hall of Fame ballot, announced Friday night. Dave Portnoy in town, whole Barstool gang here. Bobby Huggins fish fry. West Virginia money line plus 175. Let's go Mountaineers!
That is a Coke for all you viewers on I guess Coke is red. Damn it.
That is a Diet Pepsi.
Diet Pepsi. It's actually a Diet Pepsi Light.
The Diet Pepsi
Diet
Light.
Pepsi Light.
It is a Diet Pepsi Light on the pod.
Let's go Mountaineers.
He's fired up.
He is fired up.
He is fired up. I love to see it. Love to see it.
Honestly, though, I think they can win the game. I really do.
I think
they can win the game.
If they win this game, they're back in the conversation of NCAA tournament.
Well,
because they don't really have a terrible loss. I mean, they've only lost to teams ranked in the top 25 or bubble teams. I mean, they've lost a lot, but I mean, you got to win some of those games. But I mean, this is
a strong finish.
Right now, you're good.
Strong finish, couple of upsets, deep run in the Big 12 tournament. I could see us getting in as a 9 or a 10.
I could see it. Well, I could see it. Big prediction last pod. We get the playing game in the 11 seed, and we go to the Sweet 16. Happens every year. Playing game goes to the Sweet 16.
Yeah, the 11 seed playing game.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that spot for us. That would be good. Also, it kind of so every year, how those mid-major, how those tournaments kind of play out. So if the mid-major team that would get an at-large gets in through the conference, then that kind of takes away a spot. So then you can add another team in like West Virginia or a bubble team. So we'll have to monitor that, see how those mid-major conferences go. Say, I don't know, I can't think of a team right off the top of my head who would just get a regular bid regardless of winning their conference. Say they lose in the finals to a bad team, right there, you're going to lose a spot. So we'll have to keep an eye on that.
So I don't think so. Well, at least Summit League, I just been following that one. I don't think they're gonna get really an outright bid.
No, they'll only get
CUSA. I don't think CUSA wouldn't get a bid, would they?
Yeah, they will, because if someone like Memphis who doesn't win the conference tournament, they'll get a bid.
Memphis.
Yeah,
Memphis is CUSA.
So yeah, so that's one you got to watch for. Going back to Evan or Lance's the view pick. If history repeats itself, Kansas has only won in Morgantown twice since WU has joined the Big 12, and the last time they had done that was in 2020, but the time before that was in 18. So if you look at patterns, 18, 20, and possibly 2022. So you got to be careful about it.
Hot seat.
It's a tough pick, but you got the Barstool crew in. I watched a video this morning that Rico Bosco, shout out Rico, was at the shoot around this morning with Marty Mush, and Bob Huggins said whenever they started their losing streak, Rico had gotten canned and was suspended. So Rico's not suspended anymore. So W money line today, that's a big question mark. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, I listened to Rico a little bit the other day coming back from suspension, and I didn't realize that WVU that was correlated until Huggins mentioned it, and I think you're onto something there. There's a little magic going on in Morgantown today. Last time Barstool was here, we had the Storm Chasers.
Oh yeah,
that's whenever Deuce put down that hammer dunk
against Baylor.
We knocked off the number 1 team, stormed the court. I get that vibe again today. I think this 8:00 tip helps us because
this feels like the energy here feels like a football game. Like I feel like it's a football game where the town is just a little jittery on edge, you know.
For sure.
I think if anything, if it's even within a 4-point game, 5-point game, I think the Coliseum goes absolutely nuts today.
I think if this game was at
it's gonna be loud.
2:00, 3:00, I think we get the crap beat out of us. But the fact that it's at 8:00 Coliseum, place is going to smell like a brewery. It's going to be electric. I'm going to be there with Sammy, and I think it's just me and Sammy, and we might have another. So I think we're going to have a good time.
All righty. Well, anybody else got any more picks to close out?
I don't got any picks, but I've gotten some some text messages and some DMs about some possible future guests that might want to join this show. A buddy, he's a huge college football analyst, loves college football, betting college football, but he wants to be known as the fader for college basketball.
The fader.
So you fade all his picks because all of his picks are just, garbage. He thinks that are locked. They're just.
How about we call him Darth Fader?
Yeah, Darth Vader.
Darth Vader.
Yeah, Darth Vader. We want to bring Darth Vader onto the pod,
Yeah, get him on.
So, we got to get him on. If he's a college football guy, we got to get him on like maybe once a week, where he basically gives us college basketball picks, but then we get like a layout for what's going on in college football. Because with all the transfer portal stuff, that I'm not keeping up with that. I don't even want to try. I'll stick with baseball and basketball.
I see correctly today in an article, 18 players have entered or have left the program since last year.
Since last year for WU, it leads to the Big 12.
That's brutal.
They've lost a lot to the ACC and SEC due to NIL deals. The recent one, Daryl Porter Jr. Was started at cornerback all last season. Was like third in the team in tackles. Potential landing spot is going to be the Canes because Jamal Adai brought Tyreek Smith to Georgia. And then once he left Georgia to go to Miami, more than likely that Daryl Porter Jr. is going to transfer down to Miami. There's a little pipeline where he's bringing some of those safeties that he's recruited, down there with him and those cornerbacks. So,
hey,
looking good for WVU.
I got one more pick for the weekend.
Oh boy!
NBA All-Star game. NBA All-Star game. Who's the most electric player in the NBA right now?
Steph Curry.
Klay Thompson. Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't follow the NBA.
Who's the new?
John Morant.
John Morant. John Morant. All-Star game MVP plus 900. I'm gonna ride that.
Isn't the over/under for that game like 1,000?
It is 321 as of last night. Haven't looked at it today though. Probably went up because the money was going on the over.
Well, here's the thing. I've always loved betting.
I'll go with Ja.
But they do that weird fourth quarter rule now where they do in the TBT tournament. Once it hits the fourth quarter, they set a number. So unless they score all their points in the first 3 quarters, you can't go over a certain amount of points in that fourth quarter because it's a target score. So you gotta be iffy with it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a weird thing to bet on. I think I do a 3-point contest. I saw CJ McCollum was like one of the highest odds. I might take him. Lehigh guy, Pennsylvania.
Love betting on the 3-point contest.
I'll put CJ McCollum on my card. I think he was like plus 800. So I'll take John Morant and CJ McCollum. That's it. That's all I got for the weekend.
Boom.
All righty. Well, let's wrap things up with everyone's favorite subject, or not subject, segment, the old John Latt Twitter news. I think this is honestly our favorite segment to watch.
Oh my God, is it ever?
All right. Well,
do you need like a drum roll or a warm up or anything, or you just want to get right into it?
I'm just gonna hop right into it. Not a whole lot going on these past couple days. I've been busy, but we'll start off here. Wolfpack Wrestling, shout out Wolfpack, clinched 4th ACC dual championship over the past 5 seasons. Next up, a non-conference against VT on Sunday at 6 p.m. VT going down as always. Lamar Jackson is trending. Personal. Nobody knows why Lamar Jackson's trending. He's just trending just to trend. People were saying he's the top 5 quarterback in the league. I think he's subpar at best, but that's just my hot take. Rumor has it Pat Mahomes sat down Jackson Mahomes and his fiance to cut the shit at his football games, but Pat denies it on Twitter. Rumors are swirling. Camera girl from the Rams parade fell and fractured her spine, and she was exposed on Twitter for being a racist and a homophobe dating back to 2013. It's not lit at all. It's bad luck for her. Just imagining waking up in a hospital bed after you fractured your spine to see your phone blowing up, that you're getting canceled on Twitter for what you said back in 2013. Hate to see it. Jeffrey Epstein's associate, Jean-Luc Brunel, found dead in his cell. Thanks a lot, Hillary Clinton. Portnoy, Bill Self, Huggy Bear, all in for the fish fry last night. Huggins was announced as a Hall of Famer finalist. Charlie Strong back in the coaching rings in Miami as a linebacker coach. Miami trending upward, getting a lot of power. Go Canes.
Go
Next,
Canes.
Derek Carr seeking 35 to 40 million annually this season, this offseason. NFL offseason's kind of heating up a little bit. People are asking for a lot of money. We'll see how it plays out. And lastly, Kanye. Go ahead.
Sorry, finish. No, I want you to finish. Sorry, I shouldn't interrupt.
Last one, Kanye going bankrupt. He wants everyone to pay $200 for Donda 2 on your streaming services.
Well, isn't it on like his streaming service? Like I can't even go to Spotify and get it, right?
No, like unless you want to pay for $200 for it.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's worth that.
No, he's going bankrupt and loses his mind at the same time.
So with this whole Derek Carr getting all this money, does he give money to people that own Derek Carr jerseys?
I don't know.
Where did Lance go?
I think he went to go get his Derek Carr jersey.
Did he?
So
oh boy.
I think he's searching for it. But yeah, so Derek Carr is reportedly looking for 35 to 40 million this offseason because he took the Raiders back to the playoffs for the second time. His first NFL playoff start. There it is, the Derek Carr. That's his boy. Shout out Derek Carr.
I think you should request $300 of that $45 million. I think you deserve that for always believing in him.
Yeah, what a jersey!
I just had to find the Derek Carr jersey when you said.
Oh, he didn't hear anything we just said, did he?
No.
Nope, didn't hear any of it.
All right, well,
didn't hear a word. Gonna have to listen back.
All right, perfect. That's a good way to get views. All right, well, anything else? Anybody else got anything for closing out?
I do not.
All right. Well, that's kind of what we got. Again, follow our Twitters for some more picks throughout the day. We'll lock those in and get those out. Twitters are in channel descriptions and wherever you get your podcast. But we will see you next week. And I think, as everyone on this podcast should say, go Nears.
Horns down.
Let's go, baby.
All right, everybody. Good luck, and we'll see you next week.